mistake while doing my talk? What if my talk isn't good enough? What if I'm not capable of doing this? If I let these thoughts overcome me, do you think I'd be speaking here in front of you right now? Good day, my name is Angelique, and today I'm going to be talking about the power of what if. What if? You may be thinking that it's just an ordinary question starter, one that we use often in our daily lives but has no real significance. However, in contrast to that, what if is not just an ordinary question starter. It is one that we use to ask questions to ourselves when making a decision, before taking action, or even as a result to a particular situation. What if I can't do this? What if I'm not good enough? What if people judge me? These what ifs make up questions that eat up our thoughts, making us feel a particular emotion, thus causing us to act or react in a particular way. Although there are two sides to a what if, most of the what ifs we use in our lives are negative. According to research by the National Science Foundation, 80% of about the 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts an average person has each day is negative. Before we do a task or try something new, we might think, what if I fail at this task? Or what if I just disappoint everyone? When we made a decision, some of the first questions that might appear in our brain might be, what if I was wrong? What if I should have done this instead of that? Or what if this happens in the future because of my decision? All these repetitive, pessimistic thoughts caused by your what ifs lead to overthinking and rumination. According to research, overthinking is when you think too much about or focus on a particular situation for a long period of time. You think over and over about it, and you can't focus because you get distracted by these unwanted thoughts. Rumination is when you focus on the negative aspects of a situation, and a combination of these two can cause you to doubt your decisions, unnecessarily worry about your actions and what may happen in the future, and imagine worst-case scenarios that are unlikely to really happen. For me, upon finding out about this TED Club, my first reaction to it was excitement. A new experience, a new opportunity, a fun way to boost my skills. But unlike others, I did not immediately want to apply or had an easy decision made. I thought it through, very thoroughly. And where did that lead me to? Well, overthinking. Despite knowing that it was a great opportunity, that all my friends were going to be part of the club, and everyone's encouragement that I could do it since I was a good speaker, I doubted. Why? Because of the what ifs that had built up in my brain. What if I couldn't think of a talk topic? What if I couldn't manage my time dedicated to the club for studies and for leisure? What if I didn't enjoy the club as much as I thought I would? What if I couldn't do it? And that almost stopped me from grabbing this amazing opportunity. Furthermore, when we make a mistake or experience failure, it feels so easy to just shift my thoughts to blaming myself and focusing on what I did wrong in the situation instead of what I had achieved. Sometimes I would dwell on decisions I made, thinking, what would have happened if I had not decided to do that? Not only that, we also focus on our regrets in a situation, as well as formulate negative outcomes or situations that we are fearful of happening, even though they may be unrealistic or unlikely. Moreover, your negative what-ifs can also act as stimuli for automatic thoughts. Automatic thoughts are ones that you do not have control of and may occur in your brain as a result of a situation or even the what-ifs you ask yourself. Again, automatic negative thoughts may occur more often in our brains than positive ones, and since some or even most of them result from our what-ifs, the majority may lean towards the negative. On top of that, like the questions already consuming the thoughts in our brain, automatic negative thoughts resulting from them fill it with even more negativity. Your negative what ifs, they all result in painting a bigger picture, your negative self-image. As all the thoughts in your brain overflow with negativity, every thought you associate with yourself is negative. Your brain overflows with thoughts that just bring you down and demotivate you, which unnecessarily wastes your time, instead of you looking for solutions to become better. You become so absorbed in these thoughts that not only cause problems but prevent you from trying new things as well. You lose the motivation to do anything. You lose the feeling that you can do it. You lose the feeling that all you need to do is be yourself. You no longer have any more time or focus on what really matters. And when you look back on what you've achieved, well, you've achieved nothing, because all you've done is overthink and ruminate. Here, we can observe the domino effect of what if. One negative what if leads to a series of problems and more problems, which affects the future we build for ourselves. Our focus to our priorities is shifted to unnecessary thoughts that will only lead to our downfall. Now, what if we change those negative what ifs into positive ones? Instead of, what if I can't do this? We make it, what if I try this out? Or, instead of, what if I disappoint everyone? We make it, what if I make everyone proud? Changing up these negative what ifs into positive ones give us a reason to move forward, a source of motivation. The negative thoughts disappear and we believe that we can do it, that we can achieve remarkable things. Furthermore, as long as we don't feel overwhelmed or begin feeling unworthy because of our negative what ifs, we can use them to our advantage. For example, a question like, what if I didn't do well in my exam? Can be looked at as a stepping stone for improvement as we look for ways and solutions to become the best version of ourselves. As long as we don't spend countless hours overthinking and ruminating, we can use our what ifs to identify our weaknesses and work on them. I know that every one of us has achieved something in our lives. I know that every one of us has an achievement, whether that be receiving an award or even a small act of kindness that made someone's day. So, why are we letting our what ifs control us? Why are we leaving our achievements covered in darkness and bringing negativity to light? Why are we allowing our negative what ifs to stop us from achieving what we can achieve? A small action like changing the negative what ifs to positive ones can make a big difference. However, as Mary Kay Ash said, the first step is the hardest, making a commitment to yourself for yourself. Thinking of negative what ifs is a bad habit, and these habits can be hard to break. Although the first step may seem overwhelming, once we have taken it, the steps afterwards become easier and much more familiar. Going back to the experience I stated earlier about joining the TED Ed Club. Although I had my doubts in the beginning, changing those negative what ifs into positive ones gave me the motivation I needed to move forward. No matter how many times, how many people might tell me that I can do it, if I didn't have the courage in myself, I wouldn't even be standing here today. Getting rid of all the negative what ifs may take time, but gradually shifting to positive ones really gives us the motivation to achieve what we can achieve. As we move towards changing our thoughts for the better, eliminating negative what ifs and introducing positive ones into our lives, we create a better future for ourselves. A future where we are brave. A future where we believe in ourselves. A future where we get up and move forward. So, just like small changes can make a big difference, a small what if can too. And it is our choice whether we want to make that change or not. Thank you.